Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, everybody. How are we all doing? Are we all good? It's Friday. Yes, we have made it. The weekend is just around the corner. So Fridays is our card reveal. Just to recap what we did this week so far. So Monday for the grid of the week, nature's cycles. And what a stiff reminder for our cycles this week. Last week we had glorious sunshine. This week we've been waking up to frosts and bitter toes and fingers. Toes, if you're like me, and keep wearing flip-flops. So, yeah, nature cycles is very much out there. I just hope the young birds and wildlife are coping with this dramatic change in the weather. But hey-ho. The sun should be out soon. And on the center of that grid, we had Bloodstone. So Wednesday, we talked all about Bloodstone, the ins, the outs, what it's all about. And then today is our Fungi Friday. Wednesday, we went a little bit wappy at the end. I think Imperial Topaz slipped in and we all went a little bit, woo! And today, for some reason, was called Fungi Friday. So we got the mushrooms on the top of the cards. So pile number one, we've got the beautiful So Dark Sodalite. Beautiful crystal. So that is for pile number one. So you could just be drawn to those cards, or you might be drawn to the crystal on top. The middle deck, it's the crystal of the week. So it's making its appearance again. Bloodstone. Is that calling to you? If so, then the middle deck might have something in store for you. And then the last pile, we've got Rhodonite. Beautiful. So they're the Fungi Friday. They're the mushrooms. They're the crystals. So just take a couple of moments, just tune in to the board and just see what's calling out to you. Hopefully, the cards that you chose resonate with you. There might be a chance that all 9 cards resonate with you, plus the 3 crystals on top. But we'll see how we go. I'm seeing the comments going all the way around, so let's just see me gorgeous husband. Hey, babes. Just stopped for our coffee en route, so thought we'd tune in. Bless. Yeah, Adam and Marie, they're off to do their second part of their diploma for crystal healing. So, yeah, to my husband and to mother, have fun. Give Sue a great big hug from me. Wish I could have made it this weekend, but never mind, another time. Marie would like Rhodonite. No problem. Mr. Beale, good morning, Borda. Hello. Mrs. Winters. Beautiful, crisp, sunny day here in Taunton. Yeah, I think the sun's going to come through, but my God, I felt my toes were going to drop off. It was a bit nippy out there. Nip o'clock. Kevin McCarthy, how the devil are you? Good morning to you, sweetheart. Tracy, made it. Fungi Friday. Yes, we had a little flurry of snow yesterday. Literally, it was only about 20 flakes, but still, we had a flurry. Oh, bless. Yeah, feed those birds. Look after them. Because, I mean, that's it. I mean, it was only last week, one of my friends was putting pictures of their robins fledging. So there's a lot of young birds out there, a lot of newly hatched. So this frost is going to play havoc. It's going to play havoc on the insects, the caterpillars, the grubs, what the smaller birds thrive on to survive. So, yeah, bless. Where are we? Been living the Bloodstone or loving the Bloodstone. Tracer, love. Don't we all love a bit of Bloodstone? Leslie, good morning, sweetheart. Please can I have all the magic mushrooms? No. Save some for me. Yes, you can have all the magic mushrooms, darling. And all 3 for Mr. Beale. You know, mushrooms are just being dished out. Come and get your mushrooms. The rhodonite, though. Yeah. You don't need to tell me about the rhodonite, Tracer. Tracer, how could you do this to me? Oh, Tracer, love. Elaine, good morning, sweetheart. Lovely snowy day. While here in Suffolk, UK. Wow. Such a bizarre. Well, it's not bizarre because we live in the UK. This is perfectly normal, isn't it? 4 seasons in one day. Rhodonite for Jan. Lovely. Addie loves the sodalite. Beautiful. Good morning, Kay. I hope you're well. Drawn to sodalite and rhodonite. Fungi Friday. Go on, Kerry. Nice and sunny in West Sussex. Beautiful. Sodalite for Kay. Yeah, I know. Well, let's keep it positive. Right, I'm going to drop down and let's see what these cards have in store for us all. It is a new moon. New moon is today, so we had a lovely group last night in celebrating, honouring the new moon. I've got another group tonight, so new moon blessings, but keep that in mind. Keep that, new chapter, a new start, a new cycle. This could be what the 28 days of the new moon cycle have in store for you guys. So let's see. Good morning, Sally. Oh, I'm glad it's sunny there. You've got the sunshine. I love the Fungi Friday and especially the rhodonite one. Have a busy day at work, then off to Ferndown for the weekend. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yes, it might be that while we still got mushrooms, Friday might just have to be Fungi Friday. But I'm going to drop down now and see what it's all about. So underneath the sodalite. Isn't that gorgeous? What cards do we have? I'm going to just put them down as I don't trust them standing up. So the first card, which is the crystal card, pre-night, release, declutter. Let me just get rid of that banner. We don't need that anymore now. So pre-night has come in, release, declutter, the heart chakra. Could be quite relevant. We are still in that spring cleaning mode. We're still looking at, let's get rid. But obviously, we need to look at ourselves. We need to look at what do we need to declutter? And what a perfect time than the new moon. Let's get rid of the old cycle. Is there anything still lingering from the last moon phase that we've been working on that we just need to release? Today's the day. Let's go on it. Or just honor what we need to work on for these next 28 days. But let's release, let's declutter. Because butterflies come in. Transformation. Get ready for a big breakthrough. We can only accept a breakthrough if there is room for it. So if we are full of past emotions, of past experiences, of other people's baggage, then there's going to be no room for this breakthrough, especially if we're trying to manifest it, if we're trying to bring it through. Keep asking the universe. The universe is going to be up there going, we're trying, but there's no room at the inn. You need to make some room. Transformation. So it's vital that we make some little self-checks. We declutter, we release, we get rid of the old, because then we can bring in the new. Every new moon cycle is like a 1st of January. It's a new start. It's a new era. So we're flushing out the old. We're bringing in the new. But dolphins come in to say playtime, communication. How are we communicating? What we need to release, what we need to let go from the heart chakra. Do we need to communicate that? Is there something in our voice that, yeah, I need to get that off my chest. I need to speak that through. But always look about communicating on a gentle level. I know there might be some things in your heart that is hurting, that is making you feel angry, mixed emotions. But dolphin is just coming through to, rise above that. Take that leap, ride the waves, speak how you wish to speak, and keep those anger, keep that emotion to one side. And then we can have room for this big breakthrough. And on top of that was sodalite. Beautiful. Some people could take sodalite to the throat chakra, but I like to use it on the third eye. A beautiful crystal with a lot of depth. It's a stone of awakening. So maybe we need to refreshen our eyes. We need to fine-tune our vision to really see what we've been carrying around with us. Now's the time to open our eyes and go, why have I still got this in my heart chakra? Why am I still carrying this around with me? What a wake-up call. Thank you, universe, because sodalite can take you to the depth of the ocean where you might meet dolphin. And if it takes you deep into the ocean, then more often than not, the issues are within you. But there's also an energy of sodalite that can take us out into space, take us out into the openness. And if it takes you out and up into space, then the issues are an outside influencer. So just bear in mind with that of, okay, pretty catch-22 with sodalite, but there's a lot of depth. It will bring a lot of stuff to the surface and allow you to visualize what we've been carrying. Cut it out. Get rid. So for those of you that chose sodalite or pile number 1, hope that resonated. Okay? But take on what you see from the cards. Pile number 2, we have fuchsite, healing, heart chakra. Well, if we looked at prenite, the release and the declutter, then fuchsite, yes, we're gonna need some of this healing. We're gonna need some of this glittery mica to help us feel sparkly, even though we're going through a release. We're going through an energy cleanse. So with fuchsite, once we've done this, then we're gonna need a lot of healing. And I love fuchsite because it's a mica. It's got that glittery shine to it, which reminds us of no matter what we're going through, always shine. Always see the best. Always see the positives. This might be soul destroying. This might be heartbreaking. But hey, we're doing this because we want this big breakthrough. We can't carry this emotion around for us anymore. So really bring in that fuchsite, help us with the healing process of what's happening with the prenite, the dolphin, and the butterfly. The card for the animal card, otter, surrender, let go of control. If we need the healing process to take shape, then we need to start letting go. If we're not accepting, if we're, no, I'm going to keep going, I'm going to keep marching on, that is fine. This experience, this situation is part of who I am. I'm going to have to carry that energy around with me. No. Let go of that control. Surrender. Okay. My heart is open. I am releasing. I am decluttering. I am healing. Let this go from me. I accept it. I accept I can no longer carry it. It needs to be banished. And then I'm not surprised that Wolf is here, because Wolf is coming here to guard you, to protect you, kind of put that bubble of protection around you while we're going through this. It's almost like, when snakes shed their skin, or when spiders shed their skin, their body is very fragile. They're very vulnerable whilst that new skin hardens. So at the moment, Wolf is coming in to be like, I've got your back. I'm around you. I am protecting you while we're going through this deep energy cleansing. Okay, because don't forget, Bloodstone was on the middle. And Bloodstone is all about purification, detoxing, and especially what's inside of us. It's amazing how many people, when we spring clean, when we cleanse rooms, we cleanse areas, but how often do we detox ourselves? How often do we cleanse ourselves? We should really start with us before we look at the environment and start cleansing that. So Bloodstones come in there, bringing in that beautiful watery grounding. So we're not going to be stuck in the mud. There's going to be some flow, some fluidity in this grounding, but definitely cleansing. A lot of healing, a lot of things that otter and dolphin are very similar. They know how to have fun. They know how to make things enjoyable. Very playful creatures, both of them. So really at the moment, although we could be going through a tough, try and not be so serious. Let's try and bring in some fun. Again, look at the positives. Wolf has got you. Wolf is all around you. And then for the final pile, we do have Moonstone for moon cycles. Today is a new moon. Let's honor that. Let's put the last 28 days to one side. What's happened in those 28 days needed to happen. That's another chapter over. Here we look at a new chapter. Let's look at, okay, what do we want in these next 28 days? There is 2 new moons in April. Today is the 1st of April. And then the next new moon is on the 30th of April. And just around Beltane. So really, the Beltane fires, that is when things start heating up. Things are starting to rise. So we don't want to be anchored down. We don't want to be walking around with lead weights. We want to release that. We want to feel the lightness. So these next 28 days, let's look at lightening the load. Let's really look at, okay, we need to start movement here, motivation. Deer has come in with Pathfinder. Trust your instincts to guide you through this situation. And it's pretty much self-explanatory with the others. This really comes through strong here of, when we start getting rid of, there is a lot with being human. we tend to like being in our comfort zone. And sometimes being around all this baggage, all this excess energy that we don't need, that we're just carrying around with us, that's, things that have happened to us years ago or recently. Once we start letting go of that, we feel a completely different person. Sometimes we can feel lost because we're completely out of our comfort zone. So I'm glad that Dear has come in here, because trust that you are going to find the path through this situation. We're going to be on the other side. We're not going to get lost. Dear is with us. And as long as Dear is with us, we're going to be on the right path. We're doing the right thing. Let's let go of this. We don't need to hold on any longer. And then the other animal is the Firefly. What we find in our path to our inner light. Allow your inner light to shine. At the moment, we might not be feeling that shine because of how much crap we've got around us, how much clearing we've got to do, how much healing we're going through. But it's relevant, and it so coincides with this time of the year. We're still fresh. We're still, we've just gone into spring mode. We're 2 weeks away from the equinox. So, we should be feeling that spring in our step. We should be feeling that upliftment, that joy. But there is still a lot of earth to turn. There's still a lot of fields that needs to be prepped and seeded. So, just look at your year. Look at what you hope to achieve this year, and just see how the preparation's been done. If a farmer doesn't turn its field, if he doesn't turn the earth, then he's not prepping that bed. The seeds that he lies are not going to germinate. They're not going to grow. We are that field. We need to churn this earth within us. Transmute all of that old energy into fertile soil. Transmute it into a positive energy. Turn it over. And within that, we're going to find that inner light. And don't keep it to yourself. Shine bright. I love Firefly. Such a positive card to end with all of these is, through all of this cleansing and getting rid of the old, embracing the new, through the darkness, there is light. And I think that's a perfect card to end on with this reading, because some of this for you guys out there, for some of you, this might not resonate. It might only be a slight cleanse we need to go through. Some of us might need to start doing some deep healing. But there's always light. Exactly like I said with the otter, bringing in that fun. And about the dolphin, jumping out of the water, rising above those emotions. So there is always light at the end of this work, at the end of our journey. We're working on this to find the positives. We're not going deeper underground. We're rising. We're going higher. So Firefly is that light. And Rhodonite is that support, helping us through this, helping us to get through that and to maintain where we're going, never giving up. Beautiful crystal, beautiful cards. But like I said, always take what you get from those cards. Okay. If we look at the crystals, we've got Prehnite, Fuchsite, Moonstone. A lot of emotions here. Moonstone, we connect with the water. We've got 2 cards for the heart chakra, our emotional center, a center where we feel. But this is the green center. So this is all about us. making sure that we are happy within ourselves, that we are in love with ourselves. We've got self-worth, self-knowledge. So adjust those. We've got the release, the declutter, the healing, and the moon cycles. Use the cycles of the moon to heal. We don't have to do it all in one go. The moon doesn't go from new to full overnight. It waxes bit by bit, night by night, until it reaches the fullness. And then it wanes bit by bit. So with us, let's take this step by step, bit by bit. Because then once we've made the room, we can get ready for this transformation. We can make room for that big breakthrough. We may need to surrender. What are we holding on to that is our security blanket? What are we holding on to that's, that escapism? Let go. You don't need to hold on to that anymore. There is a path for you, and you've got the instincts to find the path through this situation. You can really do that. We can ride through the waves. Dolphin, they're water mammals, but they can break through that surface. They can leap in the air. Playful creatures. And we can do that because Wolf's got our back. Always protecting. Always guarding us while we're going through this vulnerable situation. If you think about it, back in the olden days, before the street lamps, right now it would be very dark out there. The full moon has gone. It's now a new moon, so there's no moon. So when you would be walking through the night, there'd be no light to light the way. So Wolf is coming in to protect you through this new start of the cycle. And through this cycle, our main ambition, our main focus is to find our inner light. Shine bright. And then the accompanying crystals with sodalite, bringing in our vision, our intuition. Make sure we're really seeing what we've got to let go of, what we need to proceed with. Bloodstone for the detox, for the cleanse, and rhodonite to support us, to hold our hand while we go through this next cycle to find that light within us. So hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully you will take something from that reading, whether it's just the one card, whether there is just one card on there that, that's the word I'm going to start with on this moon cycle, then that is great. Was there 3 cards? Was there one pile that really resonated with you? Or could you see how all 9 cards told a story? They went, they carried on from one another, plus the 3 crystals. Let me know. We've got a couple of minutes left. So I'll just read some of the comments. So, good morning, Jan. I hope you're well, sweetheart. Good morning, Claire. Powerful new moon in Aries. Yes, absolutely. Beautiful. Trissa, spring cleaning. If I had a penny for every time that comes up for me. Yeah, there's a spring clean, a summer clean, an autumn clean, a winter clean. Yeah. Brilliant. I'm glad the sodalite cards resonated. Addy, so on point for you. Thank you. I'm glad that resonated. Mrs. Winters just shredded a load of stuff from the past. So very appropriate. Yeah, it's amazing when we, with Sodalite, when we look within ourselves, it's amazing what we've held on to. It's amazing what, dot, shh. It's amazing what is still with us. I think, my God, what's, it's like when when you're moving house and you go through all the rooms and you think, oh my God, that's been here since the last move, or that's been here for many years, and I've not even used it. Why is it here? What we do in our house, decluttering those rooms, we do with ourselves. Do with the 7 main chakras. Start with the base. What's in there? What's seeded? What's rooted? What do we need to get rid of there? What are we holding on to? Work up to the sacral, the solar, the 2 hearts, the throat, then the 3rd eye, then the mind, and yeah, as we spruce every room in our house, we should be sprucing every area in our body. It's amazing what is lurking there, what's in the corners. Firefly is also a sign of hope, light at the end of the tunnel. Yeah, at the end of the cycle, you will be so much more lighter in more ways than one. Tracer, resonate deeply. Loving the optimism of this reading today. Thank you. Yes, and that is it. And that's why I like that Dolphin and Otter and Firefly have come out, because sometimes when we go through the past and we drag up those emotions and those feelings, it can be quite negative. It can be very down, very dark. But Dolphin has come up to be like, rise above that. Jump out of that energy, rise above it, plunge down. Otter, let it go. You no longer serve me. You no longer affect me. I'm releasing you from me. Go away. Don't come back. So, yeah, really positive. Keep that optimism. Keep that little firefly. Keep it going. Shine that light. Dorothy, no, you can't break free. Kathy, beautiful reading. You're very welcome. I'm glad it resonated. Thank you, sweetheart. Leslie, such great cards, Dan. I do need to declutter and get rid of some of the past and move forward. You'd find it so much faster, so much easier. Elaine, thank you very much, Dan. Hope you both have a lovely weekend. And you, beautiful. Thank you. Yes, have a great weekend. Claire, great cards. Thank you. You're welcome. And am I seeing you tonight? Is it tonight you're coming for the new moon? I think it is. Hey, Angela. No problem, sweetheart. Kay, lovely cards. Definitely resonated, especially Sodalite cards. Brilliant. Fantastic. Sally, thank you, Dan. A beautiful reading that resonates and fits perfectly with springtime. Yes, release, declutter, and let your inner light shine. By the way, I adore those crystal cards. Could you please send me a snapshot of the card box when you get a chance? Happy weekend, everyone. Brilliant. Yeah, the crystal cards are by Jade Sky, Eternal Crystals. I'll find a snippet on internet, because I don't think I've got the box. It might be at home somewhere. Mr. Beale, love that Firefly. Totally with me today. Yes, always find that positive. Always find that light. When everything is dim, shine bright. No, hi Dan, I'm late. I'm working on decluttering. So appropriate for me. I love Dolphin and Otter. Have a great weekend. And you, sweetheart. Whoop, whoop. Brilliant. I thought so, Claire. Have a lovely day, everyone. No doubt we'll all be doing some decluttering over the weekend. Yes, well, I won't. I've got the gorgeous Hilary Stanley making her way to me as we speak. She's got a full day of readings here. Past lives. Quite strangely, everyone who's coming today is having a past life reading with with her. So there's going to be some decluttering happening here, no doubt. Not on this life, but in their past lives. And then she's still with us tomorrow. So if anyone is local and would like to have a tarot or a past life reading tomorrow, do get in touch. I love her. She's amazing. And then Sunday. Sunday's a good day because we are doing the third eye chakra. These are the group, one half of the A team, who started the journey in 2018 with the chakras. And back then, they were still new, the workshops. They were still being planned and organized. So I was only doing 2 a year. So 2018, I launched the base and the sacral. 2019 was the solar plexus and the heart weekend. And then 2020 was going to be the throat and the third eye. I managed to do a throat. And then, well, the rest is history. I'm not dragging that back up. So now, after a 2-year break, the guys are coming back to finally do the third eye. Can't wait. Cannot wait to see them. And I hope you guys have got fun things planned for your weekend. Absolutely. Kerry, the Sodalite cards really resonated. I've been having a good clear out, both physically and spiritually. Whoop, whoop. Yes. Leslie, I started decluttering and I put things in the garage. And when I go to the garage, they end up back in the house. Then get them out of the garage. Do I need to come round and start a bonfire? Do we need an incinerator? Bless you. Oh no, it's hard to let go of some things, especially memories, photos, things like that. Keep those things. But anything that's not serving us a purpose, that's not doing us any good, get it out there. So thank you all so much for supporting me. Thank you so much for watching. After this amazing weekend with Hillary and the third eye, I'll be back with you Monday morning for a fresh new week, a fresh new grid. The card that was pulled was passion. Oof. Yeah, passion. So if you've got crystals and you would like to join us for the grid, have a look at your crystals and hold that intent of passion and see what crystals jump out at you. And remember, if you've got multiples of the same crystal, you can grid. But if not, you can make an altar. Let's honor that passion with an altar. Or you might want to carry a few crystals around with you to feel that passion. Can you feel the love tonight? Yes, passion is all around us. Right, I'm going to go and feed the bunnies because Dorothy is being... actually, she has calmed down a bit now, but I'm going to go and feed them. Get all set up, ready for the arrival of Hillary. Enjoy the rest of your Friday, guys. Don't get fooled, okay? Don't get fooled. Watch out for the foolers. Fool for them. And have a great weekend. Hopefully see you all on Monday at 8:30 for that grid for passion. Bye-bye for now.